Hello and welcome to StratiGG, where we like to geek out, spread fun, love and snuggles in strategy games and more. I'm snuGGleona, and today we are playing round 6 of the Kill Pete Open inaugural season. The settings for this game: the map is Orbital Objectives, game type is 70% Domination, no blizzards, unstable portals, and we are in the fog, but with a difference. Alliances are enabled. If you guys did not know, when you play in the fog and you have alliances, if you make an alliance with another player, you can see what they can see as well. And as you are going to find out, we are going to take maximum advantage of this little detail in this game. So without further ado, let's see how I get on. I am in the 4th position as the black player, and the alliance requests are already coming in. As you will watch, as we accept the alliance, we gain more vision. So we are just going to maximize our vision as much as possible. We are going to ally with whoever we can. Looking at our start, we have an incredibly good start with a possibility of taking 2 continents in the first turn. This is why I can feel confident in accepting all these alliances and allowing so many other players to see us. If you have an advantage and you are in a strong position from the start, it is important to try and take full advantage of that advantage. The yellow player and the blue player have opted not to accept alliance requests. Yellow manages to snag a +2 bonus on turn 1. And here comes our all-important turn. We are going to feed the greed. If we get a good roll here, we are on track to take both of these bonuses and we lose nothing. So that is excellent. And we proceed, as planned, to take 2 bonuses this turn, putting us in an incredibly strong position coming out of turn 1. The cards are fixed and the dice rolls are balanced Blitz, by the way. So in a fixed card game, bonuses and those bonus troops you get from them are incredibly important. Of course, as I've said in other videos as well, getting 10 trades on your cards is also incredibly important in a fixed game. If you are constantly plagued with a low amount of bonus troops from trade-ins, trading in only 4 trades or 6 trades even, it can be so detrimental to your game. But as we can see, I have had an incredibly good start this game. Blue manages to take their bonus on turn 1. 6 troops for the pink player. I was getting ready there to try and throw up some fist bumps. I did not want to lose my 3 over in the bottom right there next to the pink 5. And they're signalling for me to move it. which is definitely what I plan to do. But I try and use the alliances to full advantage, and I say attack white. I say go to the right hand side, pink. We can be friends. They consider it for a moment, and they finally see it. Looks like we have found a good ally in pink. And this not only removes the worry about this bottom right hand side from pink, it also opens up the possibility of us taking a third bonus on turn 2. Using the alliances effectively and making mutually beneficial moves with other players is a skill in and of itself. I have the 4 position up at the top. I'm hoping I don't lose it this turn because red is gunning for that bonus. I'm planning to try and move that down into the central sun continent on my turn. Red rolls a 6 on 4 and only loses 2. That was an incredibly risky roll and very unfortunate for us. Thankfully, we are holding these 2 bonuses. So if we can hold them and nobody breaks, we are going to get a nice, quick, early influx of troops. Yellow did not accept our alliance request, so they do not see currently that we are holding 2 bonuses. And yellow goes to try and contest pink's bonus that I nudged them to try and take. We'll see how that plays out. We managed to get a big influx of reinforcement troops. Unfortunately now we're down to 1 external, so I need to add at least 1 troop on there. We want to bolster our bonuses. I'm now considering, is pink going to back off? And I do not want that to happen. So I place my troops in a position where pink is forced to fight yellow for that bonus. Oh, but we see that pink probably isn't going to need to, as blue tries to claim that entire planet and the 2 bonuses and slams through yellow's position. That was a massive blow to yellow's game. But of course, it was great news for us, as we are getting strong. As if the other players are fighting amongst themselves, it can only be good for us. And we see the alliance with pink stay strong for now. But they don't try and stay there. They've seen how volatile blue is. They want to get away, so they use that portal to get over to the Saturn bonus. Everyone has a bonus right now. Things are starting to stabilize a little bit, and everyone is jockeying for position, trying to take additional bonuses if possible. We are still using the alliances to full advantage, and we have full vision of the board despite this being a fog game. We have successful alliances with white, red, blue and pink at this stage. Only the yellow player has not accepted our alliance request. Red is considering their position right now. They have one bonus. They are most likely considering which bonus can they attempt to take next. And it looks like they're going for the +4 of Earth. There are a lot of troops in there though. And they reinforce their satellites bonus. Here comes yellow. They have just been absolutely slammed by the blue player. Their game is looking incredibly rough right now. How do they respond? Looks like they hit a little bit of blue, but otherwise try and conserve troops. So we are being allowed to get incredibly strong here. So I decide to double down and try and claim a third bonus. I know that blue is about to sweep that pink position out on the bonus they slammed into yellow in. So I leave a strong guard there and I move a couple of troops onto the portal that is about to open as a defensive measure. Now all routes into my 3 bonuses are guarded. Can I hold all 3 bonuses? My game right now is looking incredibly strong. And I have the lucky 10 set on 3 cards. This game could not have gone any better for me. There is a luck aspect to this game, and I have been incredibly lucky so far in this one. But as with trying to convert bad starts into good results, you also need the skill set of being able to convert good luck to wins. And we're going to see how I try and accomplish this in this game. How can I convert this incredibly strong start into a victory? The white player moves to take a second bonus for themselves. In the process, they remove another position of yellow. Yellow is now in dire straits. They are on death's door, and they must be feeling the pressure right now. Red adds everything to Earth. Looks like they're going to attempt to try and take that bonus this turn. Everybody only just now taking their second bonus, while we have successfully taken and held 3 bonuses. We are in such a lead right now. Yellow feeling the pressure. Realizing that they are probably going to be the first to die, they are trying to make someone else a more attractive prospect to kill. And indeed, they have probably succeeded, as we have the lucky set on 3, and it is a 10 set. With the 3 continent troop bonus, we have a ton of troops. Blue has been knocked down to only 8 troops. You better believe we are going to take this bounty. And there we go, guys. We have taken the first bounty of the game. Here I decide not to try and run for the 70% victory. I want to try and maximize the amount of points that I can get from this game. We've had an incredibly strong start, and I want to convert this into as many points as I can get. So we just take the bounty and we start lining up into positions for possible bounties to come. As you see, I did not guard my third bonus. Whenever you take a bounty or kill another player, you can appear as a threat to the others. So I was prepared. I was expecting at least one of these players to come and try and break me. So I leave one of the bonuses open so that they can do it without taking away too many of my troops. The other players are getting strong now, but we still have a massive advantage and quite a substantial troop lead. Red sets in and they line up to take the yellow bounty. And they successfully take it. I throw them hearts. I use the alliance system. I'm trying to communicate there that we are good. I'm not going to run the 70. Let's try and get some more bounties. So I'm looking to garner favor with the remaining players in this game. We are getting 14 troops per turn. Unfortunately, we only have an infantry trade, otherwise known as a dude trade. But we do have a +2 on it, so it would be a +6 instead of a +4. Here I decide to greed out. And seeing that pink is the most isolated away from me, I decide to try and snag the bonus off them. This achieves two things. It weakens pink. It lowers the amount of reinforcement troops they're about to get. Only 6, and they only have a 4 trade. How unfortunate for them. We do take a hit back from them, but the amount of troops that they would have got, it could have been so much worse. As you can see, they're not getting too far. They've managed to break 2 of our bonuses. They do get the break on the 3rd bonus, but in the process, they have absolutely decimated their own forces. I'm hoping now that pink does not have alliances with all the other players, and that all the other players in this game, namely white and red, cannot see this. I have just tricked pink into feeding themselves to me by breaking them and reducing their troop count by such an amount, and incentivizing them to come and slam back into me. They have fallen for the trap, and next turn I can just kill them and take the bounty. White starts to greed out in the top right. They are slamming a lot of territory. This looks like a possible 70% run attempts. They aren't getting anywhere close. They do slam some of my troops, but they have just used up so many of their troops in this failed attempt. White's starting to panic a little, I think. We have retained a bonus if red does not break us. This game's starting to get spicy now. So I start saying to red, attack white. Red has just seen what I've seen. They've seen white go for a failed 70 run, so I want red to think that they need to try and slam into white instead of trying to take a kill on me. And it looks like my message was well received. I've managed to turn red's attention to white instead of me. Using the alliances to full effect here. And we send them hearts. We say don't break our bonus. We need those extra troops to be able to kill pink here now. So the game plan here is to try and kill pink, trying to take this bounty that we have carefully prepared by tricking pink into killing themselves into us. And then the game plan from there is going to be to try and use these alliances to pit red and white against one another to see if we can convert this to an overall victory. This is going to be our second bounty, a total of 6 points from bounty points. Already an excellent result. Again, my game plan here is not to run the 70 prematurely. I want to maximize points. I want to get as many kills as I can. Because this tournament is a points tournament. So where possible, you want to get as many points as you can. Not just try and take the quick wins. Unfortunately, our incredible card luck is not holding out. We only have a cavalry trade, but it does have a +2 on it at the moment. And here we see I'm trying to use these alliances to get white and red to attack each other. And white obliges. They start slamming into red. So what do you think I'm going to say on red's turn, guys? Red gets a whopping 13 troops. What do you think I'm going to say? I'm going to say attack white, using the alliances to full effect. And indeed, red is slamming into white. I have both of these players working with me at the moment. But red is starting to take a lot of the board and a lot of territory. I need to answer this by taking some of this territory back from them. Don't quite have enough to kill white. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky 3-player endgame. So I want to claim some board. I want to knock red's percentage down in the process and take some more bonuses for myself. Here I decide to break as many bonuses of red as I can to limit their troops coming next turn so that they cannot run the 70%. And here comes white's turn, and you guessed it, guys, I start throwing up the attack red. Alliance Communications. White is looking pretty weak now. Basically what I'm offering white here, if they are clever enough to realize it, is I'm offering white second place if they slam into red and feed me the bounty. Looks like white has decided to accept the offer, so I throw them thumbs up. Red is taking their time, really thinking about what their options are here. By breaking them, I successfully limited their troops, and they don't manage to break very many of my bonuses, so I'm going to get a ton of troops right now. I'm going to be able to kill one of these players. And white did oblige us by taking the deal. 19 reinforcements troops. So we line up the kill on red. I'm just making sure I got the troops in the correct places to be able to take this. Oh! And unfortunately I didn't quite put enough troops down there at the bottom. So I know I'm not going to be able to take the red bounty just yet. So I want to prevent the white from being able to kill red and from red to be able to kill white, which is now my game plan. So I start slamming into both of them and reducing their territory and troop counts. But red had a possible 10-10 on 3 cards, so taking the 70 was the safest possibility right there. And that is a GG, guys. I managed to take the win and 2 bounties, giving me a total of a whopping 18 points for round 6 of the KPO Open. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the content, why not hit the subscribe and like buttons so that you don't miss out on future content. See you next time for some more fun, love and snuggles in our never-ending quest for the GG.